Update 1. I know a lot of people commented wanting to know what I ended up doing after hitting my wife. I wish I could have responded, but I didn't have my phone. Honestly, I'm surprised at how many people saw my post and commented. To answer some questions, because people believe I was groomed as my wife is older. We met when I was 19, and she was 27. She was the nicest and most amazing woman I had ever met, and I fell for her immediately. She really had her life together. She had a master's degree and was very successful in her field of work as an independent small business owner. She was married and divorced once before meeting me, a red flag in hindsight. We eloped 4 months ago. The house is leased, and only my name is on the lease, as my wife moved out of her apartment when we got married. After we got married is when she started lashing out and hitting me occasionally. And no, I didn't just punch her in the face because I was mad. She threw a glass at me, it hit me in the head but didn't shatter, I fell to the ground, and she got on top of me. I was trying to block her hits and reacted by punching her. Then she acted like the victim by crying and saying she was calling the police and that she wasn't safe around me, then locked herself in the guest room. However, now I'll tell you what happened after the post. Yes, I ended up going to jail Saturday night. It was unfortunate that I got arrested the night before Easter Sunday because I couldn't see a judge until Monday. I was charged with domestic assault and battery. It is a misdemeanor because it's my first offense, but I could still face a year in jail. My wife didn't call the police immediately. She locked herself in the guest room after it happened. About 20 minutes after the incident, I posted on Reddit. I honestly thought she was bluffing about calling the police, but about 10 minutes after that, 2 cops were knocking and yelling at my front door. My wife came out of the guest room with a black eye. I immediately knew I was screwed. I was wearing a white t-shirt that had some blood stains on it because my wife had busted my lip. Unfortunately, regardless of my saying I was defending myself against my violent wife, they saw her black eye and the blood on my shirt, and I was arrested. As of right now, I'm not allowed to be around my wife. I have a public defender, as I can't afford my own lawyer. She has left our house, so luckily, I can stay there. I have no idea where she went. She stole my dog, though. I am calling a divorce lawyer and will be filing as soon as possible. I'm going to try to get the charge dropped as well. My attorney is pretty confident that it will go nowhere, as I have a clean record and my wife has domestic charges on her record. I knew about this, but I was stupid and believed her when she said her husband hit her all the time. Now look at me, claiming self-defense. I was also fired from my job because I was in jail on Monday. As of right now, I probably won't be getting another job because there's no way I can pass a background check with an ongoing legal problem. I am going to be setting up cameras all around my house in case my wife decides to show up. I still have her number in my phone, unblocked, but I will not be reaching out or responding if she contacts me. Essentially, my life is ruined. My wife is a horrible human being, and I could face jail time or homelessness. I don't speak to my family because they don't like my wife, and this is something that I don't think I can tell them about because they warned me she was trouble. Edit. I spoke to my parents tonight. I hadn't spoken to them since I got married to my wife 4 months ago. They were not at all supportive of the decision or of me dating her. At the time, I didn't know why, but obviously, I know now that they were right. They were honestly happy to see me when I showed up. They thought I was bringing my wife over, so I'm sure they were even happier to see that I came alone. I told them everything, and I'm not going to lie, it was really emotional. My parents were more than understanding. They're paying for a lawyer not only to fight my charges but also for the divorce. My mom is walking me through how to press charges against my wife for the abuse and for stealing my dog. They said I could stay at their house if I felt safer there, but I declined. I thought they'd be all I told you so, but it wasn't like that at all. I also filed for divorce. She should be served at her office sometime soon.